Good morning. It is a lovely Thursday morning and I'm recording this video one day late this week purely because I have some very exciting news to share, and I did film this video already, but I've decided that since then I've had a bit of an update on my ideas for it, so I wanted to share my update. So I hope you've had a lovely week. I hope you've had a wonderful few days. I have been tropic the last couple of weeks because so they have this thing with Tropic called the Development Retreat, and you can go on it if you're aiming to become a leader. So obviously there's different positions you can have within the company. You can do nothing, you can do a lot, it depends what you want to do. And I eventually, by the end of the year, want to be leader, which means I have 5 people within my team, and we make a collective sales together. And they do this thing called Development Retreat, which basically helps you get to leader, and only 50 other ambassadors around the country get to go on it, and you only get the opportunity if you are an ambassador, senior or team ambassador. So once you get to lead, you can't go on it anymore. And obviously I aim to get to lead by the end of the year, but obviously you have to hit incentives for it, and I really would like to go. So I have been doing so much work to try and like connect with new people, meet new people, all those sorts of things, which has been super exciting but also super nerve-wracking. But I feel like it's been a good thing because I don't do all the incentives because sometimes I don't have time, sometimes I feel the pressure, you know, you don't have to do them, which is brilliant. So I tend to pick the ones that I really like. So for example, I did the Christmas one because I really wanted the 2026 diary, so I tried to hit that, and obviously I'm trying to do this one. So it's been tropic. But with that comes brilliant ideas, and with me, once I have an idea, I'm all in on the idea, let me tell you that. So I am creating my own beauty club. I'm just gonna get right into it. This is what's going to be. We're getting right into it. I'm creating my own beauty club. So if you saw my video, my last video, it was a video of the vlog, which was the Tropic Takeover. So I attended the Tropic Takeover, they reveal new products, they reveal new campaigns they're starting, all sorts of different things like that. And at the Tropic Takeover, they revealed something called the Beauty Club, which is a new way of connecting with new people and also connecting with your VIP customers in the best way so they get the best connection. So their way of doing it is they have a different theme for every month, and you meet every month or every 6 weeks, I think they said. And their idea was that you have your VIP customers, your best customers, you meet every 6 months and you tell them about new products, have a little pamper, almost like a pamper party. Now, while I love that, I didn't think it was particularly correct for my lifestyle and also for my customers at the moment. I think my customers are brilliant, they love the products, but I think that meeting every month for them to find out about a new product, they could just message me about that, and they wouldn't really have time. Which is absolutely fine because it means that I've got something new. So something that I've tried to aim to do within 2026 is make some new friends and also make like a good big social girl group, because I think, you know, I've got a lovely friendship group, mainly males, there's 3 of us girls in it, my other half's in the friendship group, and I just want those core girlfriends, you know, that just really stick by you and you can moan about your boyfriend too. So because they just get it, you know. So I've decided to create my own beauty club with a slight twist. So I will still theme it around beauty because of course I'm a beauty lover. I love a good bit of skincare, I love a good bit of makeup, although I haven't got any on today, and I know this is a bit of a rogue choice filming without makeup on, but hey, we do it. And I am going to create the Champagne Cherubs. That is what I'm calling it. Champagne because it's my favourite drink, and cherubs is what my granddad calls me and my sister, little cherub, and she was actually the one that gave me the idea yesterday, because she was saying, oh, I really would like a tattoo with cherub on, because I'm going to get hopefully a tattoo with bare necessities down my leg in my nan's writing, because my granddad always sang the bare necessities song to us, so it's like a mixture of the two. And she was like, he always called us little cherubs, and I was like, cherubs, that's angels. Champagne angels, no, champagne cherubs sounds so much better. Classy, fun, a little bit different, and it's not related to beauty specifically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a meetup every 6 to 8 weeks, depending on what people can do. This can literally be 3 of us, 2 of us, 6 of us, however many people, and we're going to do a social meetup every 8 weeks. So I'm going to theme it around something different. So I'm always going to theme it around a specific product type. So for example, we're going into spring, so I'll probably start to introduce more of the products that would be for springtime. For example, you're gonna need your tans a bit more, you're gonna need your tans, you're gonna need your sun creams a bit more because obviously there's gonna be more sunshine out, or you might be going outside a little bit more, so you might need to have a little bit more protection from what's going on in the air, you know, all of the pollutions and stuff. So I'll theme it around a specific product type, but when we actually meet, it won't necessarily be a talk about the products, it will be a social group setting. So for example, a paint and sip, candle painting, it could be a karaoke session, it could be just a general catch up with some girlfriends, it could be a pub lunch. Most of the time I will host it at my house, but obviously if it ends up being quite a few people, then I will host it at a local kind of community centre type vibe. You can bring anybody along with you that you think will enjoy finding out about some products and also enjoy just a social girl setting, and you can basically come along to everyone, to every 2 a year, however many you want to come, and it's going to be held every, like I said, 6 to 8 weeks. I think 8 weeks would work perfectly because I don't particularly, my schedule is like that. Some days I'm up at 3, some days I'm up at 10, some days I don't get home till late. It's just all very random with my freelance work. So for me, 8 weeks is perfect. You know, it's a great time when you haven't seen people in a while. You do really need that social connection, and there'll be a fun event. So for example, like I said, we'll use the candle making one for an example. So I'll host the candle making at mine, I'll get the candles, I'll get the paints, I'll set all the candles out on my kitchen table and all of the paints, and then I invite all of my customers round that would like to come. They can bring anybody they want to come. They let me know how many people they're bringing with them, and I'll get candles out for them. We'll have some nibbles, we'll have some Prosecco on the side, maybe some champagne if I'm feeling up to it, and we can just have a general girly chit chat while candle painting. Now, because it would be, say, a Valentine's one, we'll use Valentine's because that's the next thing coming up, I will be using all of the products that would be perfect to get somebody for Valentine's Day, or all of our pink products. That's what I do, like our pink, red products, those best ones. Here are some of the ones. I'd have them on the side while you're painting, while you're chatting. You can test some of the products, and also it gives you a chance to meet me and ask me any questions, because sometimes, you know, messaging somebody to ask them questions, it's not the same as when you see them in person. So it's a great opportunity, even if it's not about the products that are out, for you to ask me questions about the products itself. So I'm launching it today. I'm launching it on my social media today. I'm posting this video today, and I am posting it on my Instagram. Of course, my Instagram will be the main place that you'll see updates. My Instagram and Facebook, they're both connected to each other, so whatever's on one is on the other. It just depends what you prefer to use yourself. And you can always message me, ask me any questions about it, if you want to be involved, if you have any ideas as well. I'm always open to ideas. I'm really open to that sort of vibe as well. But I'm going to do my first launch, as I said, as a Valentine's one. It's going to be candle making, it's going to be lovely and jolly and a girls' social, and it's going to have loads of our red products out because I think that'd be a great place to start. So if you want to be part of the Champagne Cherubs, pop me a message in my DMs and we can chat about that. And if you have any questions about anything at all, then of course just message me as always. Great way to make new friends. It's a great way to meet new people and make new customers. You know, if a customer brings a friend, that's me meeting new people, they've referred somebody. It's a great way for me to really connect with my customers. You know, if you go into a shop and you buy a product, you don't get that personal connection that you do with Tropic, which is one of the reasons I love it. So it's a great way for me to properly connect with them on that one-to-one basis, which is my favourite thing. And I'm a social bean, I'm a chatty bean, so I love all that sorts of stuff. So yeah, I'm really super excited, and I can't wait for you to be part of it. So pop me a comment, as I said, and I will leave it at that and see you in the next video.